Alright, in today's video we are going to look at 3 different ways to vacuum seal your jars. One way is going to be the vacuum seal bag. Everyone seems to be trying to use that. The second way is actually going to be a canister made out of PVC and some caps. I covered this in the last video. And the third option is actually a 1-gallon Coleman jug, and we'll be looking at how to vacuum seal a jar in that as well. So in this video, there are actually 3 different vacuum sources that I'm using. One can be a little hand brake bleeder. Picked this up from Harbor Freight for 15-20 bucks. Second option, another item from Harbor Freight, is actually this little air-operated vacuum pump. So you just hook this up to an air compressor and it pulls vacuum. And then the third option, which is actually used for the vacuum bag, easiest, is your standard vacuum cleaner. Now to note, on your vacuum cleaner, it's not just about how much horsepower you have. There's a lot to do with suction and volume. So an example would be that my Hoover vacuum pulls more suction than my big shop vac in the garage. For the first option, we're going to use a vacuum seal bag. This is actually a Space Saver that I picked up from Menards. Benefit of using the bag is that you can use any size jar because the bag's plenty big enough. So take your jar, keep your lid on, take your compression lid, screw it on, throw it in the bag, try to align the compression lid with the bag vacuum port. Now that you got a vacuum pulled into the jar, take the jar out. Boom. The second option, we're actually going to use the 1-gallon Coleman jug, which you can pick up anywhere. You probably have one sitting around the house. First thing to do is to take the drinking nozzle out. There's a black O-ring in there. You want to apply a little grease to that just to keep that airtight seal. And again, you can use any size jar. I'm going to use the biggest one I got. Keep your lid. Grab your compression adapter. Make sure that you have the cap nice and tight. Keep that airtight seal. For this one, I'm actually going to use the air-operated vacuum pump. There you go, vacuumed jar. For a third option, we're actually going to use the PVC suction chamber that I made. It's just 2 caps with a 4-inch piece of PVC in between them. I actually made this one specifically for the small jar. So again, keep your lid on. You're on that compression adapter. And there we go. Alright, so that's 3 different ways on how to vacuum seal your jars. And obviously every one of them require the compression adapter, and it does come in the wide mouth or standard. And then I also do have the adapter for the Coleman jug if needed. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment below, and thanks for watching.